Plans Meet Paper, and today I wanted to come on and do a quick update of how weeks 5 through 7 have gone for my pregnancy. So I've thought to make these videos run a little bit smoother, I would try to answer 4 questions each week, and those are: what is the baby doing, or how is it growing? How am I doing? My symptoms, what events and appointments went on this week, and then kind of a belly bump update or my body update as well. So those are the 4 things I'm going to try to cover with all of my update videos. So to start off, the baby is really growing. I am 8 weeks today, so that means that the baby is officially the size of a raspberry. It is about ½ an inch tall, which is just crazy to me that the baby has gone from like microscopically small to a very tangible size in just a few weeks. Although I will be honest with you guys, those weeks have gone slow. And that is because since the baby is changing and growing so much, he or she has developed arms and legs, their intestines are starting to develop, they have a heartbeat now, and also they're getting facial features and buds for their ears, and all those different body parts that are so essential are starting to form. So a lot of changes have been happening with me as well. I haven't felt super great, which is why this is a 3-week update instead of a 2-week update. But I'll get to that in just a few minutes. So those are kind of the main things that are going on with baby. It is still doubling in size, I believe, pretty much every week for the past couple weeks, if not more. So that's pretty crazy. And this past couple weeks, I have also had 2 appointments that have been pretty important. I've met with my OB and gone to the clinic that I'm going to be going to for all my appointments, and had my first little ultrasound there, which was very exciting. My husband and I had an appointment with a genetic counselor because we do have some chromosome issues that are in our family that cause us to have a higher risk of miscarriage. So I've been, nervous about that, and mostly just trying to keep a positive perspective, and just trusting that God's got a plan for us and things are going to be okay as the weeks progress. So with those 2 appointments, they did go well. I actually have had 2 ultrasounds now, which I think is uncommon for someone that's only 8 weeks, but with our medical background, they wanted to do 2 ultrasounds, and I did not object because you gotta see the baby in there. It's just so fun to do. So the first time we had an ultrasound was at 6 weeks, 2 days, and the baby's heart was beating, and it was at 108 beats per minute, which was pretty exciting to see. My husband and I were both there, and it was just so amazing to see for the first time ever our baby's heart beating, which is very cool. And then about a week later, at 7 weeks, I had another appointment, and they did another ultrasound just to, double check how things are going, and the baby had grown. The baby's heartbeat was now up into the 150s, which I think is normal for around 7 to 8 weeks, or it's within the range of normal. So very excited about all of that, and we have a little ultrasound picture that we're keeping on our fridge, and just so exciting to see every day. So that's kind of where my appointments have been at. As far as symptoms, like I said, it's been a little bit of a rough couple weeks. Week 5 was not too bad. To be honest with you, I think my symptoms kind of decreased a little bit in week 5, and I was concerned about that. I felt a little bit less bloated than I had the previous week. I wasn't having as much cramping, and really didn't have too many symptoms at all week 5. And then week 6 came across, and the nausea began, which has continued for the past couple weeks. I haven't been vomiting, so that's been good, but mostly just nauseous all day. And really the only way that I found that I've been able to kind of keep it at bay, keep it manageable, is by eating snacks really often throughout the day. And those really help me keep my nausea manageable. I think my nausea is associated with my food aversions. They came on right about the same time. And so really it's just the thought of a lot of different foods and smells and things like that that are just making me super nauseous, which is so weird for me. I love food and I'm super not picky about food. And some of like my favorite things I now want nothing to do with, or haven't for the past couple weeks. I'm hoping that that will get better soon. So like chicken, broccoli, most meat items, most proteins, I'm really off of right now, which is too bad because those are healthy things. Same thing with vegetables. There's most vegetables, I try to eat them and I just get so nauseous I can't continue. So I'm hoping that that gets better in the next couple weeks because I really want to try and eat as healthy as I can and nourish my body, nourish the baby throughout this pregnancy. So I've been doing the best I can, kind of eating what I can eat these past couple weeks, and my OB says, you know what, you're just in survival mode, just make it through, things will get better, and then you can focus on, you know, healthy habits at that point. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. Other symptoms, let's see, I've made some notes here. Other symptoms, I've been super exhausted. That came on right around week 6 as well with the nausea. Just so tired. The best way for me to describe it is it's kind of like having a really bad sugar crash, where you're just like, you go from feeling okay to just like, oh, I can barely keep my eyes open. I can't stand up. I'm just exhausted. It's like having that, but just constantly all day. You know, I'll get like 8 hours of sleep. I'll wake up in the morning and I'll just feel like I haven't slept in days. So really exhausted, but that's okay. Haven't had too many cravings, mostly aversions, like I said. A few things have sounded better than others, but I don't know that I would necessarily call it a craving. It's more just like what I feel like I could eat right now. Other than that, really bloated. I know it's way too early for me to have like a real baby bump, but I do feel like I feel a little larger in the waist area because of bloating. I haven't actually gained any weight in terms of poundage, but I feel like I look a little bit heavier in the middle section. And that could also have something to do with the fact that I've just been really tired, so exercising has been tough the last couple weeks. I have not been getting in my usual exercise routine. I have been trying to stay active, so I've been walking every day and getting in a little jog or some weights as I can. But, you know, like my OB said, survival mode until the morning sickness and the exhaustion passes a little bit. So that's kind of where I've been at. Those are my main symptoms. I haven't had any cramping or spotting or anything like that, so I feel super blessed to have the peace of mind at least with those things. And as the weeks continue to pass, I will start feeling better and better with our, you know, risk of things coming up with our chromosome issue decreasing each week. So I will let you guys know how that goes in the next couple weeks. I do have another appointment during week 9 and then a couple appointments towards week 11 that have to do with our genetic counselor and things like that. So I'll let you know how those go as they come up. So I thought I would insert a clip real quick of my baby bump, or at least my baby bloating, as I'm only at week 8, but just to kind of show you guys where I'm at. So here you go. So like I said, not too many changes so far, but I do feel like I'm a little bloated, maybe a little bit of a bump there. Like I said, probably just from bloating. So that's where I'm at. But thanks for watching this update. If you guys are interested or enjoying these updates, please subscribe and you'll be sure to see more in the future. So thanks for watching and I hope you guys have a great day.